Welcome guys, and I want us to start here. Let's get to a tweet by Ustad Lord Abraham Mutai, who is saying, what is PA? How many members do they have? The party is extreme definition of briefcase party. Bwana, this can't be tolerated. This is a one-man party and you wanted to sit down with ODM, a party that has been in existence for 20 years. That was a reaction by Abraham Mutai, Lord Abraham Mutai. This was a reaction to a letter that surfaced that was written by Pamoja African Alliance Party that is headed by Kilifi Governor Kingi, when he was actually making it officially that is going to bolt out of Azimio la Umoja rallies in the coast that are going to be spearheaded by Raila Odinga. Raila is expected in the coast today, the Saturday, tomorrow, the 20th Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. He will be at the coast. And he will be doing rallies in Mombasa, Kilifi, Kwale, and Taita Taveta. So, what to attention of many, this party by Kingi was not included in preparation, and then came out protesting, saying that they wanted to join as partner parties of Azimio la Umoja, but it seems that the Raila Odinga tours is being held exclusively as they were actually prepared by ODM. ODM is one of the dominant parties, actually is the dominant parties in the coast, and I think that's what informed this. So guys, do you agree that the ODM party made a very wise decision to leave out the Kingi's party? And what might have led to that decision? Because according to what I understand, Raila commands a good support from Kilifi. In the 2017 general election, Raila swept all the elective posts from women rep to senator to governor and all the members of parliament. I think Kilifi has 7 constituencies, if I'm not wrong. They swept all, and the members of county assembly, Raila swept 42 out of the over 50 slots that were there. So the ODM party is one of the dominant parties in Kilifi. Compared to all the coastal regions, the place where ODM enjoys massive support is Kilifi. By the way, I don't know why, but that is something that is on record. So guys, what do you think Raila is making sure that he is isolating Kingi? Or what are some of the objectives of doing this? Why this is happening? I want us to look at this critically, because sometime, I think, after Raila Odinga announced his presidential bid, Kingi was amongst the 30 governors that came out. Actually, the meeting was in Naivasha, to say that they were behind Raila Odinga's presidency. But I remember very well that the fallout between Kingi and Hassan Joho was because of that party. The idea of Kingi was because, having realized that he had been to ODM and now he could not defend his seat, he decided to make his own party in what he called as championing for the rights of the coastal people. But I think by that time, Hassan Joho was deputy party leader of ODM party, and Joho insisted that they were to remain in ODM. But then Kingi defied all odds and he joined that party and he formed that party. It was a rule of divide and rule. In fact, other people had actually argued that Kingi was pushed by Raila Odinga competitors to make sure that they divide the coastal vote. But guys, before we look at why this move is happening, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, kindly take a second and subscribe. Also click the notification bell so that when we publish a video, you will be notified. And you can also give us your feedback in the comment section on what exactly you think is happening in the coast. One thing why ODM is deliberately isolating Kingi is the Hassan Joho factor. Hassan Joho have emerged as one of the key campaign machineries around Raila Odinga. And I think I analyzed in this video the 4 factions, the 4 kitchen cabinet. If you remember the kitchen cabinet video, the 4 groups that are running Raila Odinga campaigns. Amason Kingi belonged to the group that is spearheaded by the governor's caucus. That is Neritu Muridhi, Anyang' Nyong'o, James Orengo, Amason Kingi. There is that group. Ongwae, that's the group that Amason Kingi belongs to. But I think the coastal tour was organized by ODM party. Remember, he also mentioned that within ODM there are 2 deputy party leaders, Joho and Oparanya. And the Joho team, the Sky team, that is led by Joho, Junet, Sabina Chege, Kanini Kega, and Ledama, had not gone to the coast. So I want to believe that the coastal tour was organized under close preparation was done by the Sky team that's led by Joho. So the party politics that is there is that Joho made sure that he wants to isolate Amason Kingi because he wants to be the coastal kingpin. And the truth be told, give credit where it's due, I think Joho is more popular and is more loved by ODM supporters countrywide, not just at the coast. If you look at the rallies that they held in Migori, he pulled a crowd. You look at the Western Kenya tour, the Busia, the Vihiga, the Kakamega, he really pulled a crowd until even the other deputy party leader, Oparanya, bolted out of those rallies. So if the emergence of Hassan Joho is what is making this move, I think personally I want to accept because he has done his homework very well. Secondly, ODM party wants to do regional zoning. And in that regional zoning, coast is their region. But then the Amason Kingi wants to be given Kilifi, I think. I think he wants to get to the table with Azimio as a political leader on the other side so that ODM can pluck a chunk to him. Say, okay, I'm supporting you, support my governor candidate or support my MP candidate. That is something. Because even in Kilifi, let me just take you back a bit. The day William Ruto was holding rallies in Mombasa, the Tononoka rally, the last Tononoka rally, they gave a press briefing and they said they were open to working with all the political formations, be it William Ruto, be it Raila Odinga. So they were holding that press conference in Mombasa. They were not even holding it in Kilifi. What this tells you is, even in Kilifi, things are not, that party does not have a good stand. So, because the governor aspirants there in Kilifi that are under Gideon Mungaro, who was the CAS in Ministry of Devolution, went to seek that seat. They're forming a very good alliance as ODM to get one candidate to face off with the other candidates. And I think Raila ODM party wants to make sure that they take the coast in by hook or crook. And so this negotiation by PA, it might not be anywhere. That is it. Secondly, I think the ODM party have also realized that they don't need Amason Kingi to get votes from Kilifi. Amason Kingi is outgoing. And Raila Odinga has been supported in Kilifi. I don't think it is because of Amason Kingi, even though he was the county chairperson. But Raila Odinga they have realized that Kingi does not have a voice. He doesn't have a very good ground there. And so, it is just about changing guard. Teddy Mwambire took over from him as the ODM county chairperson. So, if Teddy Mwambire is the other ODM party, if you want to again involve Amason Kingi and you give him that prominence, you will be undermining the new leadership of ODM in Kilifi County. And that is why ODM have actually decided that, look here, we are not going to negotiate with this guy. Even though the bigger picture is lost, because Amason Kingi is saying that he was going to attend as one of the constituent parties in Azimio la Umoja. So that is also one element that is there. Lastly, why do you think that this is happening? Raila Odinga is just uncomfortable with Amason Kingi. It is just, because it can take his personal intervention to make call and make sure that he's included. So Raila is just uncomfortable with Amason King. I can tell you from the word go, the formation of that party was not welcomed. Was not welcomed by ODM and was seen as a wave. While Raila appointed Amason Kingi in Grand Coalition government as a minister. Then from there he went and vied for the governor seat in 2013 and defended it in 2017. And Raila himself was specific that that party was not to be formed. Let the ODM enjoy the dominance and use it. But then I think the rule of divide and the issue of the divide and rule is what pushed Amason Kingi to form that party, and that is why things are not working out. Guys, that's my opinion. But again, I don't support this issue of ODM maybe trying to segregate other parties, because it might be a bigger picture to others, and others might also think, okay, ODM is not more accommodative. So guys, that's my analysis.